NBCUniversal has announced some new details on its upcoming streaming service. Moments ago, the ad-supported direct-to-consumer platform will be called Peacock and will officially launch in April 2020 with a lineup of more than 15,000 hours of content, including some new reboots of classic shows like Battlestar Galactica, Saved by the Bell, obviously a broad library of NBC series like Parks and Rec and The Office, on a day where Stevenson, David, as you know, you're going to head over to Communicopia.
Yeah.
Sounding like an upfront presentation more than a spectrum discussion today at AT&T.
Yes, yeah. Mr. Stevenson presenting this morning at the Goldman Communicopia conference, as you say. Of course, top of mind is Elliott, which only a little more than a week ago revealed a little more than a 1% position, but a large one dollar-wise, $3.2 billion. First time we've heard from Mr. Stevenson since then. He seemed to indicate in his comments that there were certain things that Elliott said that they could necessarily already are agreeing on and or at least moving on. But this is going to take some time. I haven't talked about it in a bit, but it's not as though I haven't been hearing from lots of people involved. And I think, you know, the nominating window closes January 27th. I don't think there's a sense in the AT&T side that they have to move quickly here in responding, but they will over time, and we'll see if they get to some sort of happy medium or place with Elliott in terms of whatever their demands were. And that's kind of one of the key things here. They didn't necessarily ask for, they asked for better management. They clearly indicated Mr. Stanky is not necessarily their choice to take over from Mr. Stevenson. In his comments this morning, guys, he did indicate, Stevenson, he's very comfortable with, in fact, John Stanky being the man who takes over for him. Stanky will move into that COO role in a permanent way, and they will find somebody to run the Warner assets, who I'm told is going to have a very deep and long track record in media. So we'll see who that person will be.
These stories floating that he's out, that he's done, that he's retiring.
Who? Randall?
Yeah.
I don't think yet, no.
Well, why would the stories appear? Because the stories are wrong?
I think his quote this morning was, the board hasn't told me that I'm retiring.
Yeah.
Well, we could make up stuff all day and then have other shows shoot it down and really be breaking news.
I mean, I think there's an expectation, given he has an anointed successor at this point, which, by the way, the board was fully involved with. It's not as though Randall said it's going to be Stanky and the board. The board had a list of people. The board has chosen Mr. Stanky at this point. Elliott does not necessarily seem to agree.